It felt like I just like, Edward leaving Bella in Twilight, just left her.
Coming up on the Southern Charm After Show.
I told her, we're done.
And I'm not gonna lie, I was completely shocked.
She's like, I deserve someone who knows what they want.
Austen, you have a girlfriend.
Yeah, we gotta talk about that.
That was Sally's Giddy.
You were like a dog in heat. I'm sorry.
Well, at least Austen was able to hold onto his relationship.
I will say, I never said I can't wait for them to break up. I said when they break up, it's game time. I'm hearing it straight from your best guy friend.
You want to say the agent of chaos? That's Sally's specialty.
I was having her back in that moment.
I would never talk to that person again.
The last thing I want to do is get like balls deep in this relationship.
The Southern Charm After Show starts right now.
So you broke up with Audrey?
Yeah. Okay, so let me tell you what happened. I talked to Audrey.
Yeah.
A long story short, I told her, we're done. Prior to this trip, I broached the subject with Audrey that I'd been having, some thoughts. Just like we'd never had a combo like this before, ever.
You weren't having the hard conversations.
We never did. So I kind of asked her, what is it that you want, right? Because I'd never asked you this. And she's like, I deserve someone who knows what they want to move in with them after a year and a half of dating. And I was like,
yeah,
that is so totally fair.
I think she would have been,
she operates.
Would have been content with you guys living the back and forth commute from Charlotte to Charleston for as long as it took you to figure it out.
Maybe you're right. It's just a huge decision. She moves here. What if 4 months down the line, I'm like, oh, this was a mistake. And she would have been like, you couldn't have figured that out 6 months ago, dude?
I wanted to punch you in the face.
Yeah, of course. I don't punch myself in the face.
What do you think was completely lacking from the relationship?
Okay. When we finally talked, right, it was such a weird and horrible feeling. It felt like I just Edward leaving Bella in Twilight, just left her. Just left her. Sorry, but it was like a, cutoff.
Sure.
And I felt so bad. But I think that she did lose herself a little bit while dating me. And I thought that if she would have moved to Charleston, and it would have been as Austen's girlfriend, not there's Audrey, and, we love her.
Listen, that's the song of the South. Taylor is a prime example of that with Shep.
She just kind of became Shep's girlfriend.
Any woman that gets involved in, with you guys has to be very confident and be independent and strong to know her worth, be is this worth my time? Mm-hmm. And I don't want a guy who's gonna forget me in the dust. Not saying that you were doing that with Audrey, but I think at some point you realized you didn't want to get to that point with her and have that happen again.
And I started to see it happening a little bit.
Well, good, I'm glad you
did.
And
that's why I was you need to man up and speak to her and tell her exactly what's going on. And she was like, I feel like I've been in the dark for the past, couple weeks. And I was like, that is horrible. And I'm sorry that I made you feel that way because you don't deserve that. There are just so many things where I was trying my hardest to do the right thing in this crazy world that, we live in. I just don't want her to come out looking bad in any sort of way.
Listen, I don't think she's gonna look
No,
bad.
no, you're right. You're right.
At all.
She said it 100 times too. She was like, Austen, if I could go back and do it again, I would do it again. I would do it again. And I was like, oh my God, this is the sweetest thing I've ever said.
You two and Charlie drive to Whitner's farm. This was an interesting car ride.
Yeah.
Oh God, this car ride.
All I remember is Austen being single.
Yes.
Austen, you have a girlfriend.
Yeah, we gotta talk about that.
He was very nonchalant about it, and we all hung up, and we all three were like, what?
But then she was like, oh my God, are they broken up?
That was Sally's Giddy. Hey, Sally's Giddy for the farm. Red flag, I'm Giddy.
Oh my God, I can't. She was literally like,
I'm gonna get the ick watching myself.
You were like a dog in heat. I'm sorry. No, Sally,
No, I
you
was,
were a
for
bitch
sure.
in heat, and that is fine. Were you shocked?
A little bit, a little bit, a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I know Austen loves his best friends more than he loves anything else in the world. So if his best friends are single, Austen's single.
Yeah, I can see that. So you're basically saying what Craig said.
You told me that you were jealous I was single.
Did not ever put me in the same sentence. Well, at least Austen was able to hold onto his relationship. Oh. Until he couldn't.
I'm not gonna lie, I was completely shocked.
Yeah.
Because the night before was the 1-year anniversary of us being in Mexico City together for your birthday.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So I posted that picture of you, Audrey, Tyler, and I.
In Mexico
and
City.
I tagged all of us. That's where my head went when you said that, this is like not.
I know. You
And
were
I was like,
I just posted about you.
I was like, shh. I didn't know. I mean, obviously, I would never have done that. Like,
Yeah.
When was this in relation to the car ride to?
The night before.
It was
Oh,
like
it was the night before, okay.
It was literally the night before.
So
Got it.
I had this talk with Audrey, and then I think that like 2 hours later, I got tagged in something from Rod, and I was like, oh shit.
I feel bad when anybody breaks up, but at the same time, I just was like, in this moment, I was being selfish and thinking about myself for
But
sure.
like, hey, they're done. You don't have to think about that. I love Audrey. She's great.
She's always been sweet.
But you like Austen. They're done now. I could see it all like spiraling in your brain.
Sally's been waiting all summer to hear that they broke up. So of course I'm gonna tell her.
Is she still dating Audrey?
No. She's like a dog in heat. But I have to tell her, I'm like, okay, I know we're excited, but just like tone it down just a hair.
The body is, they haven't buried the body, okay? It's like sitting above
Yeah.
the grave in that
Honestly,
casket.
like I feel like the body
She's
was
like
a little
punching
cold.
it down into the ground.
It was a little cold for a couple months, I feel like, before they broke
It was
up.
lukewarm.
Yeah.
It was a lukewarm body.
And what was going through your head? Were you like, oh?
Well, I was like, I knew that. I knew that you were gonna be very excited about this. Well, we had our little fight where I was like, you said that you can't wait till they break up so you can hook up with them, and you were like, I never said that.